My eyes hold storms. My heart holds pain. In silent echoes of broken time. In fading light of tired hope. In heavy breaths of wounded dreams. In empty nights of restless souls. In quiet roads of lost hearts. In soft cries of hidden fears. In slow steps of shattered peace. In dark corners of drowning thoughts. In falling stars of unkept promises. In cold winds of lonely hours. In dry voices of fading strength. In long shadows of endless hurt. In quiet rooms of silent wars. In weak smiles of buried tears. In trembling hands of broken faith. In lost paths of missing love. In worn memories of dying fire. In empty arms of waiting nights. In heavy skies of storming hearts. In soft whispers of unheard pain. In deep breaths of tired souls. In quiet flames of hidden grief. In slow drowning of gentle hope. In quiet steps of fading courage. In cold truths of falling trust. In long winters of frozen dreams. In silent oceans of lost voices. In small cracks of breaking hearts. In endless echoes of yesterday's wounds. In quiet beginnings of unspoken ends. In soft shadows of hurting light. In slow movements of crushed pride. In fading echoes of distant love. In weary paths of bleeding silence. In empty pages of unwritten healing. In lost colors of broken skies. In deep silence of crying souls. In quiet earth of buried feelings. In heavy nights of sleepless pain. In empty hours of cold emotions. In dark mirrors of fading strength. In quiet winds of shaking faith. In slow whispers of lonely hearts. In heavy dreams of restless nights. In cold rain of falling voices. In endless nights of lost warmth. In soft cracks of breaking light. In tired souls of unseen scars. In quiet moons of fading hope. In broken stars of silent grief. In quiet tears of hidden nights. In tired hearts of heavy silence. In broken time of falling hope. In dark hours of lonely cries. In soft wounds of fading dreams. In cold thoughts of hurting memory. In quiet voices of lost courage. In weak moments of silent store. In quiet storms of dying voices. In cold hearts of empty nights. In heavy silence of broken time. In soft shadows of lost dreams. In falling light of crying souls. In weak steps of tired hope. In dark roads of endless hurt. In fading hours of silent love. In quiet corners of hidden pain. In heavy winds of shaking hearts. In cold thoughts of wounded nights. In soft whispers of empty souls. In dark tears of broken light. In long shadows of fading trust. In quiet souls of hurting voices. In heavy mornings of crying hearts. In slow nights of lost warmth. In cold dreams of falling stars. In quiet paths of broken hearts. In soft steps of weak strength. In deep cries of silent fear. In heavy hearts of endless waiting. In dark memories, of crying nights. In quiet oceans, of wounded souls. In cold echoes, of shattered peace. In slow rivers, of fading hope. In empty winds, of distant love. In heavy hours, of lost dreams. In quiet mornings, of hurting souls. In dark walls, of silent tears. In rough days, of breaking hearts. In weak voices, of fading strength. In quiet steps, of endless hurt. In cold winters, of lonely nights. In soft cries, of tired hearts. In heavy silences, of falling time. In deep shadows, of crying light. In dark moons, of fading trust. In quiet earth, of wounded tears. In soft flames, of broken hope. In heavy grief, of silent souls. In dark corners, of hidden hurt. In quiet flames, of falling strength. In cold nights, of hurting voices. In lost roads, of endless silence. In heavy breaths, of broken dreams. In quiet skies, of empty hearts. In dark voices, of silent nights. In slow moments, of fading fire. In cold thoughts, of wounded light. In quiet oceans, of tired love. In heavy rains, of crying hearts. In soft shadows, of shaken souls. In dark light, of broken trust. In quiet nights, of lonely hearts. In heavy darkness, of empty souls. In cold stars, of tired dreams. In silent memories, of falling hope. In quiet cries, of endless pain. In heavy steps, of crying love. In cold silences, in quiet sorrows, of broken voices. In cold echoes, of falling hearts. In heavy cries, of dying strength. In quiet winds, of tired love. In dark rooms, of endless pain. In soft shadows, of wounded souls. In heavy nights, of silent tears. In cold paths, of fading trust. In quiet storms, of hurtful hours. In soft cries, of shaken hearts. In dark silence, of dying dreams. In heavy roads, of lonely skies. In quiet steps, of broken time. In cold grace, of fading hope. In heavy whispers, of crying souls. In dark echoes, of hurtful nights. In quiet earth, of falling voices. In soft whispers, of endless grief. In heavy winds, of dying warmth. In cold moons, of shattered strength. In quiet lights, of lost love. In dark hearts, of silent fear. In heavy shadows, of crying skies. In quiet souls, of fading light. In cold hands, of wounded faith. In heavy minutes, of endless tears. In dark mornings, of falling hope. In quiet nights, of broken peace. In soft stars, of crying love. In heavy flames, of silent hurt. In cold dreams, of lost voices. In quiet eyes, of fading hearts. In dark waters, of endless pain. In heavy silences, of breaking souls. In soft hearts, of crying time. In quiet winds, of weak hope. In cold hours, of wounded trust. In heavy nights, of dying souls. In dark thoughts, of falling faith. In quiet corners, of shattered hope. In soft steps, of endless hurt. In heavy voices, of tired hearts. In cold silence. Of crying dreams. In quiet moons. Of fading souls. In dark skies. Of broken love. In heavy breath. Of silent fear. In soft whispers. Of endless tears. In quiet roads. Of fading strength. In cold hearts. Of falling light. In heavy rains. Of crying souls. In dark cries. Of weak dreams. In quiet shades. Of wounded time. In soft nights. Of lost hearts. In heavy silence. Of endless grief. In cold voices. Of dying hope. In quiet tears. Of broken souls. In dark stars. Of falling hearts. In heavy feelings. Of silent nights. In soft souls. Of crying light. In quiet dreams. Of faded love. In cold winds. Of broken trust. In heavy